Hey guys, and welcome to Prophet of Gaia once again. Today we are continuing a fight that we began last week with the Terror. Back in the previous universe, if none of that makes any sense, well, good luck. But we're just going to kick it right off. No long explanation. I want to get through as much as we can today. So, last I checked, we were just right now on Animi's turn. And she got a roll because she needs to try to recover herself because she got pretty fucked up by a boy here.
Somebody intervened in that, right? That was slided his like.
Yeah, the first attack.
Okay, yeah.
First of his 3 years.
Slowly coming back to me now.
Yeah. And she gets. Oh, okay, cool. So she gets 90-12 on that.
Oh my god, my Discord overlay is fucked up again.
Wait, is GM roll one word?
Oh, wait, no green screen.
Yeah, I moved my desk and it just doesn't work out in here. But yeah, mood got fucked up again, and now your thing's gone.
Cool. So she regenerates herself to full health and mourns the fact that that's all she gets to do with her turn. Erasma is going to grab and put a frozen lens in front of you, Leo. So he throws the spear and it appears in front of you, and you're like, whoa! And then it sort of twists in on itself and creates this large frozen glass in front of you, between you and the enemy.
Mm-hmm.
That's his turn. Sly.
Well, houses. Yeah, I'm just yeah, I'm gonna double chaos strike. So really low. 62 to hit.
62 to hit. $71. So as you slash at him with your chaos strike, he just grins and steps to the side. You watch as the blade just falls silently around him. Crackling electricity sort of arcs in the air as you swing, but to no avail.
Well, then I use my second chaos strike. That time an 85 to hit.
Are you hit?
For God, so low. Only 74 points of damage, but it will chain.
Wait, I have a question. Didn't Sylvia like empathy boost everyone so that their next attack would?
You did, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So did my first attack actually hit then?
No, it's too late now. We already moved past it. But your second attack hit.
Alright, well, 74 points of damage and a minimum of what?
He's not very large, so.
Yeah, it's 10 chain, so 20 chain. But he can only take half of that, so 10 chains of 10 damage.
So 100?
Yeah, extra 100.
Alright, you did 180 points of damage. As you slash, you guys watch as the arcing electricity twists over the Terror. He sort of just smiles at you with that same cocky grin as it twists over his body. He is tickled. That's going to put us at Annika's turn.
Okay, is anybody injured?
Not anymore.
What's her name healed up too?
Yeah, she can take care of herself.
Okay, then I think I had four-corner defense up last time, but I don't know for how many rounds it was or what it was doing.
I think it was 4 rounds, 4 planes.
Just reactivate it.
Yeah. Whoop.
It's actually still in the chat. It was for 6 rounds, 4 planes.
How much HP?
2.
All right, we'll keep the first one then.
Okay, yeah, the first one was a lot better. So 6 rounds, 4
2,
planes.
6, and 4.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna take a note of that
I
somewhere
think it
on
was
my
only you and
sheet.
Nikita that were together.
So this would be
And Fishtail.
five
I
rounds
just- yeah.
left.
Yep, 5 rounds left.
And 4 planes. Okay. So that's noted. And I'm gonna just come out swinging and I do that whole word of the universe thing and try to overload him.
You're gonna try to overload him?
It's my best move.
Okay. Make your roll. And what's it against again?
Mental resistance. He's gonna win that contest for sure. But, you know.
I mean, he could crit fail. You know, it could happen.
It doesn't sound like that's what happened.
I mean, but it
this
could.
is-
The
I got a 31. Beat that, Gagnor.
All right. As you go to use the word and it starts to leave your lips, you just say overload and you hear yourself say it just as a word.
Well,
You
that's
just
new.
spoke words.
Shit. Okay. I don't know where we landed on that being an attack action or not, but
No, it's just a free action.
okay.
It's
So
the same as talking. So
well, so Annika says overload, and then she says fuck, and then she takes out her shotgun. um, and I'm gonna just take a shot at this guy. So I have new stats for this. Actually, I think the to hit stat is still the same though, right? 34 to hit.
Ooh.
I mean, if you leveled up your skill for shotguns or whatever, shouldn't that be better?
Well, actually, hang on. Let me. So that's 3d12, d10, and d4. That is.
I don't know what you leveled up though. I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
No.
Well, no, I would get a bonus on it because the 4-corner defense gives me a bonus.
You would
to it.
also get a bonus from it because of
Nikita's thing?
Sylvia,
Okay, hang on. Let me redo that.
which was I believe 2 steps, or was it more than that? It was something.
I'm gonna have to redo that
Yeah,
macro.
she did courage. I think it was 2 steps.
Yeah.
So is that our next
Everybody.
attack
I
action?
think
That's to hit.
it's
Yeah. So what
round.
do? Sorry. What do I add to it for that?
2 steps.
Uh.
I think the 2 steps thing was like for a couple rounds, not just like the next action.
Yes, it is. You guys are emboldened.
Okay. Well, this probably. Is that really it? Okay. Slightly better. That doesn't look right.
Well, you rolled
D212.
212.
Like, what went wrong there?
You rolled D212.
It's supposed to be 2d12.
Okay, so
Hang on, it's rolling. 34, the same I got the
same
first time.
number.
Cool.
Cool.
So Annika says fuck again.
And as you fire, he just watches the bullets fly off in the opposite direction without even moving, and just looks back at you and goes,
I just shrug.
Leo.
Can I speed up the spear so I can use it twice during my things?
You can only have one thing activated for time control at a time.
Okay,
so you
so
can
if I
stop
did that,
speeding your because you're actively speeding yourself up. You know what I'm
gotcha.
saying?
Okay, I figured I'd clarify before I was like, I want to do this. Shit. I'm going to try to speed up. Who's the lady who healed Sly?
Nimi.
I want to try and speed her up.
Instead of yourself?
Oh well, I don't know. Can I? I can't do that as a passive thing, can I? Okay. I'm trying to figure out what to do with my 4 actions, right? Because
You got a lot of stuff you can do.
Yeah, but if I stop,
aim.
that's gonna be most of it. But I want to at least throw the spear and do something with it before all of that.
Yes. So you've created a shell on one person.
I'm gonna throw the spear at the terror
Okay.
with paradox.
Ooh. Okay. Well, it's gonna automatically hit him.
And does it do any damage, or
Unless-
does that one just put an effect in place?
Just effects, no
Okay.
damage.
In that case, I want the spear to hit him in like the butt cheek, just like boop.
Yeah, and like twists her out. Well, it sort of just disappears, and as it hits him, it turns into this viscous cloud that just passes over him, and then he just. So he has like
And-
this look of confusion, kind of glares at you. So
I'm
he is
hiding,
affected by
man.
paradox.
I'm just like, hey.
This is going to be for D4 rounds.
D4 rounds. All right, so I'll roll that really quick. 3 rounds.
For 3 rounds. Okay.
It actually works perfectly. And then I'm gonna do aim for +3, right?
That's
Step.
plus. I think it's plus 3 steps.
Right. Okay. So that puts me at positive +2 step. Okay.
Okay. And that's gonna put us at Gila Kron's turn. He's gonna slide around the corner and he's gonna fire a bullet and just try to end the fight. Once I find Gila Kron's shooting skills, because I forgot, it's been a week. Gila Kron. I know you're not very good, but what can you do?
I'm gonna laugh when he gets like an
Oh,
ace,
no.
and then you roll like straight ones.
God damn it. Oh, he missed by 3.
That's not too shabby.
Yep. So he fires the bullet and it and goes straight by him. And the terror turns and looks at him and then looks over where the bullet landed, sees the black coal dripping down the side. He's now curious. And Gila Crown goes and dashes behind a rock.
Oh shit!
Sylvia.
Uh,
I wish I could hear music right now. I need some like epic battle music to hype me.
Y'all can always put music on in the background of our streams, as long as I can't hear it through my headset.
Just typed in epic battle music. Let's go.
I have a question about the honeydew.
What's up?
It says remove restrictions placed upon yourself or others. What kind of restrictions does that mean?
That means what it means. You've never.
Okay. So I just
Yeah.
have to do it and try. It's one of those.
I mean, restrictions are like, let's say that he's been rooted, or he's bleeding, or he's trapped, or you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so like status effect type things.
Yeah, it'll remove all of that. You know, the potentials are very wide for what that could be.
I don't know what I can do because I won't be able to hit him. There's no way.
Has anybody rolled the d20 during this fight?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Who has the d20?
I think
Could
I
be
do.
Sylvia. He starts
Okay,
with it.
let's fucking do that then.
I just figured.
We all
never
get it
mind.
once per session, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
All right, this is intense battle music. I'm ready. Let's go. I wish this was on the stream. It's so fun.
Would have been helpful if I actually joined Roll20 first.
Oops.
Starts the Final Fantasy fight music.
Pretty much what it is, yeah.
I rolled.
I'm just
10.
picturing Benny Hill the way things are going
I
so
think
far.
I want something better, so I'm gonna use luck.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Ooh,
What'd you roll?
18.
That's gonna be from that section. I forgot to write down which ones they were again. But it's after this. My thing's too small. I'm having a hard time. All right, just make it full screen so that I can actually. There we go. Okay. So 18.
Mm-hmm.
20, 19. Oh my god. Okay, so once again, the traveler appears in front of you, wearing what looks like a black like karate outfit, kind of, to you. It has an emblem on the back with an infinity symbol, and his hair is kind of spiky and short. Sly, there's something edging in the back of your head that makes you think he looks kind of like a Super Saiyan. And you're just like, oh.
Super Saiyan.
Yeah, I forgot about this one. All of his abilities are making fun of it too.
Which really means it should be over quick.
It's pretty fucking great. So yeah, you can command him. He will last until he. Yep. Oh, okay. Yeah, he'll last until he completely does that. Okay. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, whatever you want him to do. He's not a. He's not a cat. He's not like a speaker. He doesn't use words.
Uh-huh.
In this version. He's basically just an attack guy. I'll tell you what he can do. His abilities are as follows. Dragon. More like dragon. Is his first ability. Second is Fist of Infinity. And then copyrighted Kamehameha Traveler. He's got abilities, powers called Soul Charge and Just Saying. A special ability called Over 9,000 and Bramit Nappa. Yeah, they're pretty dumb. The whole thing's dumb. But
You're saying a bunch of words and they're smiling and laughing because they know what the fuck you're talking about, and it's like, well,
It's-
I've seen all
it's
the
I know
real-
what it's
minutes of it.
referencing for a lot
it's
of them.
real bad.
Oh, I get the concept. I just don't know the reference material is the problem.
Okay. So he attacks, and you see in his hands, he is holding Marduk. The same sword that Sly's wielding.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask, like, what the fuck is more? Okay, cool. Is that everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
The main thing to know is this thing is called Bramit Nappa. Is that anytime any friendly target fails a check, he gets +2 on his next action, +2 steps on his next action, and they stack.
So the more we suck, the better he gets.
That's a good one. I
That's-
like
yeah.
this.
Yep.
So if Sly attacks 6 times and misses all 6.
Well, and anytime a teammate or himself lands every single lands maximum number of strikes that they take during their turn, he gets a +2 permanently to everything that he does for the rest of combat. So he just gets more and more powerful as things go by.
Fighting goes on.
And the fight doesn't stop until he fires off his spirit break. So, Tell him what you want to do.
I don't know, punch the thing in the face.
Punch him in the face. All right. So he's
Good
doing.
starting point.
He's doing Fists of Infinity. So he just rolls d20s. That's right. So go ahead and roll me a d20.
Another 18.
18?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I'm just going to roll the dodge for all 5 attacks that are going at the main guy. Assuming I can find roll 20. Oh, that's right. It's behind this. How do I make it do the same thing over again?
Press up.
Yeah, just up arrow and enter.
Hit. He gets hit. He gets hit. He gets hit. He gets hit. He hit with all 5 strikes. That's- So go ahead and write +2 down somewhere because he has +2 for landing all strikes, which gives him a soul charge. Fuck me. Cool. So I forgot how potent he is. So that's that. And with that, he's going to do.
Hey Sly, how's that feel? You can't hit him, and that guy just hit him 5 times.
I did hit him first time, and I hit him the first time I attacked.
And I also need you to roll me another d20.
17.
Okay. He did 435 points of damage.
Okay, dope.
It's not
So
nothing.
you guys watch as this entity runs forward and just quickly punches this guy like a fucking shit ton. And then he backs back and stands next to Sylvia and just goes and just breathes heavily.
Is he
And he's-
grunting and screaming?
He starts to glow a little bit. Yep. Okay. So that was one. By the way, you can do soul spirit break after 3 charges. 3 soul charges have been gained. Okay. It's gonna put us at Avathon's turn. And Avathon, you guys have not seen this entire time, remains unseen. Good turn, Avathon. This GL is going to... Ooh, she's going to do a creation roll. Damn. Sly. She creates a psionic blade that attaches itself to the blade of Marduk and surrounds it with small jet boosters on the back of the blade.
So extra damage.
Yes, extra damage, not to hit, just extra damage. It's gonna put a flat plus 80 to your damage.
Flat 80.
Mm-hmm. Which gets multiplied by Chaos Strike.
So flat 160 if I hit.
Yeah.
Twice. It's 320.
All right, so that's going to put us over at the Terra's turn. Before the Terra takes his turn, this GL says, whispers over to Annika, "They're coming." And you look out, and you guys see just a black mass blocking out the stars and start striking against the exterior of the barrier. And she begins to focus on protecting the barrier once more. As you see, it's not many, probably like 10, maybe 20 of them slamming against the outside using a myriad of different abilities. Some of them arcing lightning over the edge of it. Others seem to be trying to shift their shape or even force their way through by becoming ethereal, but so far to no avail as they have just arrived. That puts us at the Terror's turn. Who do I kill? Who do I kill?
Who does he try to kill? I think is the correct phrasing.
Let's go ahead and try to kill. Ooh, let's kill Vishtiel because she's holding the barrier.
Oh no!
Yeah. He sees them appear around him. He takes aim and he fires at Vishtiel.
Vishtiel has 4 corner defense, I believe.
And does he have to roll a d2?
Huh?
Does he have to roll a d2?
Oh, he'll have to roll a d2 once he gets there, but he's appearing. First of all, you guys watch it goes and appears behind Annika on the other side of the 4 corner defense, which is a wall, not a bubble.
Yeah.
And he holds his finger out directly behind her. And what is Vishtiel's dodge? I've got a lot of NPCs. Sorry, guys.
Just 4-corner defense like a cube around. You'd be like, ha ha!
Vishtiel has lots of wound soak at least.
Yeah, and this is considered 2 corner defense then if it's not a square.
It
is.
a
It's
square.
just it's got 4
4
corners.
corners.
It's just they're all in front of me like a shield.
Our floor, our ceiling, whichever way you want to put it.
Yeah, she got hit. Go ahead and roll me a d2. 1 is going to be damage, 2 is going to be healing.
Roll d2. Can I apply luck to these?
No.
Okay.
The paradox just does its own thing.
I figured.
All right. So the difference between the 2 rolls was 14. So 3 is actual damage, which is not too bad. And then, let's find out. Let me get to it. It's bad, I know that. Oh, this is a single, so it's half. Okay, it's not as good as this charged decimation ray. Okay. So it's gonna be... Vishtiel's dead.
Rip.
As he appears directly behind her, the finger pulls up with a shot of energy, and you guys watch as the entire front half of her chest blows directly outwards and clashes against it. The first layer of the barrier descends, leaving Annika's barrier being the only thing stopping it. With the remainder attack, he's going to pick up Vishtiel, and he holds her in his hand as she's dying. Still not realizing what had happened to her, she glares at him and starts trying to speak, and her voice doesn't come to her. And he uses his finger to snap her neck completely to the side.
Well, that's 2 attacks then, right?
No, he's done with his round. He's not being efficient because he's taunting you.
Yeah.
Isn't what's her name next, or who's next?
It's going to be Nemi's turn.
Who can resurrect?
Yeah. So Vishtiel's it.
Potentially.
I do need to find out exactly how much she's under by.
Did Vishtiel have a... Oh, Vishtiel had Leaf. Did Leaf do anything?
Oh, I forgot about Leaf. No, I just forgot about her. Too bad. Sorry. I'm not gonna undo it. I'm not gonna take time to. I've got a lot of characters in the air, and I just totally
the
forgot
DM
about Leaf.
forgets they stop existing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Leaf was taking a nap. She's back.
Yeah. Okay. So that's
What a miss.
she's 78. She's 78 HP. On
We just got a
Hey,
reroll.
You don't look so good there, laying on the ground like that.
We just got a reroll for what?
I assume the last thing that was rolled.
Oh,
Technically, I think that would be my D2.
Yeah, that would have been his D1, D2.
is it which one do you want me to roll? The D2? Or did you want me to reroll the damage?
2.
It's gonna be a 1 again.
Oh god, I hope not.
I'm pulling up the store, but it takes a while to load.
D2 it is. Reroll the D2.
The D2.
Still a 1.
Yep, everything still applies.
Because this was a player one, I will let you reroll it one more time. You have to spend the luck point.
All right.
Just because it was you rolled the 1 again. All right. Sorry, Monica.
Oh, man.
It stays as is. That said, enemy is going to attempt to resurrect. Ooh.
It's okay. We're just getting the ones out of the way.
You watch as the neck snaps back into place and the rest forms around it. Leaf will attempt to do some healing. That's pretty good. She is up with 5 HP. So you watch as Leaf wraps into it and curls up in the little fox-like shape of the fabric, holding in the chest. Between Nimi and the fabric sitting there, breath comes back to her. The entity stares down at her, the terror. Bemused, but a little bit put off by people continuously coming back when he strikes them. That's going to go ahead and put us at Erasmus' turn. What would you like Erasmus to do, Leo?
If I knew what more of the show was, no. I would assume he should be doing regenerative aura on her because she's barely alive.
Regenerative aura is an AoE.
Right, and then it's also she's clustered with the rest of our larger number of our people.
Okay, so he chucks the spear. Go ahead and roll me 2d12.
2d12, 13.
It's not bad. Everybody within all friendlies, within area gain 13 HP per round for the next roll d6.
2 rounds.
2 rounds. So for the next 2 rounds, everybody gets 13 HP if they're within 30 feet.
I don't think anybody is because he went.
Nope,
So
the
far.
rest of them are. Annika is, and Sylvia is.
From 30 feet from Mood or from where he shot?
From what's her face? Who just
Yeah, Rossman threw the spear.
Because I was like, Mood should be far away from everybody.
Yeah, no, I'm far. Erasmus is like on one side. I'm on like the other side. And we're both just like.
Cool. That's gonna put us at Sly's turn.
Alright, well. You know what I'm gonna do? So it's a 85 to hit.
An 85 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, hot baby. Let's go. Yeah, you hit him.
So for 247 damage and 100 reverb damage.
347 damage.
And
Ow!
then I
So-
attack again.
So you dive in and you go and you strike him. And as you go to land your second strike, he glares at you and appears back towards his throne.
Meaning I don't get attack number 2.
You're 100 feet away from him. So you can try to make it to him to make the next strike, but he doesn't want to be struck by you anymore. He's done with that shit.
He's like, okay, it was funny. It was funny for a second.
He's like, you sting.
Okay, well then I use my bow, hit for a 76 to hit.
76 to hit. 82. You missed. That's a +2 to the Traveler for his next action. +2 step to his next action. He rolled an 82. So that's +2 permanent and +2 for the next action. That's going to put us at Annika's turn. As you stand behind the 4-quarter defense now.
Yeah,
Next to
now
the
I'm
rest of
back.
them.
Oh, yeah.
So everybody within range of me gets 2 hit points per round. Don't forget.
He only does hundreds per hit.
Vish yells
Wait, how much does she get from yours?
2.
2.
2? She's at 7.
I'm going to try to help with that situation and give her some good old molecular manipulation.
Okay.
And I think this is
50% of whatever the roll number is.
I got it, guys. We just heal each other until he gives up.
54. I think those are the right numbers.
27. She gets 27 HP. Putting her up to 34 HP.
All right, and then I think that's basically all I can do. If I were to receive the D20, would I be able to activate it while the other one is still going?
Which one? What?
The D20? Or was that, is he gone?
Once he's gone, it'll appear in the next person's hand.
Okay.
Which will happen after he does his spirit break.
I'm going to attempt to use the Orb of Entropy.
Okay. What are you attempting to do with it?
I would like to make a better shield thing.
Okay. Around the entire area?
Yes.
Okay.
9. I maybe should use my luck because we don't need any bad things happening right now.
9's not bad, it's just not particularly
It's not
great.
just great. Fuck it. 14. That's better.
Okay, go ahead and roll your creations again.
Okie
'cause
dokie.
to bolster it.
51.
51 times 2 is going to be 102. You guys watch as runes start appearing around what she creates, and it starts to solidify as metal, looking much like the exterior of the ship you guys travel around in. And you can no
Cool.
longer see the entities outside. The terror glares at you, Annika.
I wink.
You are marked. Leo.
Let's see. I've got this round and next round of sped up. So I'm gonna throw the spear. And what am I doing with the spear? That's a good question. I want to try Flaming Gate because I want to know what it does.
Okay.
But I don't know whether it's a friendly target or an enemy target.
Flaming Gate's kind of a bit of both. You get to pick 2 spaces and create portals between the 2 spaces.
Can I put a portal like right behind his throne, like where I'd be shooting him in the chest,
Sure.
so he can't like see it?
So one right behind you and one behind the throne?
Basically, because I was thinking like aim through the throne or aim through the portal, so it's just the bullets traveling. Like
I gotcha. Right. So so it would face him. Gotcha. Cool. And then right. Okay. So you create the burning gate.
right, and then load my bullet. I'm gonna try it. Why not? I
Okay.
assume I have to spend. I'm gonna put my cold bullet in as another one of my actions,
Okay.
and then aim.
And fire.
No, 2 more. The last 2 are aims. So I'm all prepped for my last round of myself being accelerated to do it.
This is so dumb. Okay. All right.
I mean, I want to hit. I want to make sure I hit. That's all, you know.
Cool.
You already know what he's gonna do. Disappear. So whether you hit or not doesn't matter.
All right.
Able to.
So that's Leo's turn. Gilacron is getting pissed off with this, but now he's within range of the enemy, so he's gonna go for a fucking melee attack.
10 damage. Woo! You shaved
Missed.
some of his hair.
That's +2. +2 to the traveler. He misses. He looks at him. The terror turns and looks at him, and he's just like, "Sorry." Starts backing up.
Figured
No
I'd give it a
offense
go.
intended.
Is it the +2, was that the soul charge? You said?
No, that's +2 for Brim at Napa.
Yeah, for
Okay.
him to hit.
So now he's got.
+4.
He should have +4 from that, and then +2 permanent, so +6 to his action. So roll a d20. You're gonna have him do the fist again.
I am very confused on that.
Are you having him use his fist again?
Dragons? I don't know. I like dragons.
Dragon,
So
dragon.
You want him to use the sword?
Sure.
What's the damage on the sword, Schneider?
On mine, which
Oh, hold up. I'll just look it up real quick.
Blade Singer is 70-12 with multi-attack. Primus is 70-12 for one blade and 8d12 for the other blade.
Yeah, that doesn't help with
Draconis.
him, so I'll go find the sword on his sheet. Because they're different stat styles.
Okay.
Oh, it's all the way at the bottom because it's one of the Gemini Worm Blade Singer. Okay, so that's 70.
Can I also use one of my Pokeballs?
No, I'm sure.
Okay. I think I don't remember what the whole thing was about the rolling 1d2 for the thing, but I think that this is good. So I'm gonna use my grapefruit and pick a number. If that number appears on any die or is rolled as a total, then that die or the entire roll must be re-rolled. So I'm gonna just do that for 1, because 1 is the bad one. So all 1s are now null and void.
Oh my god. So this round he can only heal the enemies.
Nice.
Is it just for 1 round?
No, it's for the duration of combat, but since
Yes.
because that would be too bad. So we'll do D6 rounds. We're rolling me D6.
I was gonna say I think mine was only for a few rounds anyway.
Yeah.
Ooh.
6.
Wow.
So for 6 rounds, and yours, but it only lasts until he's, because he's got that going on. For how many rounds? Oh, for 3 rounds. So that was 1 round already. So 2 rounds left of that. Wow. Okay. Cool. Go ahead and roll me a d20.
So he does
You
no
attack
damage
that.
for 2 rounds.
He's gonna be very confused.
Healing you guys for 2 rounds.
Boom!
You guys might be able to pull this off. 16. Okay, so that is a solid 100.
He hits her again. Like, I want you to stay dead this time. Wait,
You're-
you look healthier.
He got hit. 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 Yep. And we're going to sort of even those out to do a clean 20 plus 20. So plus 20 plus that. Roll me another d20.
14.
And he hit him 6 times that time. Another plus 2 permanently. Oh my god. Why did I let you guys have this?
Because you knew it would be fun.
Are you keeping track of the
He
the
did
plus stats?
696 damage. Yeah, he's got +2 permanent, +4 permanently, and the other ones are
I'm
burned.
not gonna worry about it then.
Yeah. All right. Well, he just did 69.6 is what he did.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. The damage is scaling up fast, guys. All right. Cool. So he struck the fuck out of him, and he just sort of appears, and then on the opposite side, and then teleports and reappears back next to Sylvia. Okay, so that was Sylvia's go, controlling her bad boy. Avathon is still nowhere to be seen. Vishtiel is in a significant amount of pain. But she's going to bolster the wall.
She also gains 13 hit points.
So she turns and immediately, you guys see purple energy forming around the inside of this metallic shell that surrounds you. And she holds and she sort of looks a little bit embarrassed. She was the first one to get fucked up that bad. And that pulls us straight back to the terror's turn.
Make sure you heal her for her 13.
Her 13, thank you very much. That's going to put us at 47. Cool. So, the terror is not enjoying what's happening. You guys see a black orb forming onto his back.
So he's going to charge a blast for 2.
As you guys, I don't know if you guys remember, but this looks very familiar.
Like Behemoth.
We should go touch it.
Muhammad.
No, more like when you guys fought the Singularity.
I don't remember that.
The dense black orb forming on his back. Don't worry about it. Never mind.
Talking about
Cool.
when we were trying to get teddy bear shit?
No, when you fought the planet, and whenever you destroyed the planet, it turned into a small entity.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It was... Yeah.
So he starts forming that, and he sits in his throne, and he gestures. He will be killing somebody next round. So, it is Anemi's turn. Anemi's going to rush him. And she's going to try to use her call. Somebody go ahead and roll for Anemi. She gets a... What is your strike chance, baby gal? Anemi's 2 hits is 8d12. She goes to strike him with it. He catches the blade between 2 fingers.
I got 2 ones.
Wait, does that mean you reroll them or what?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Means he rerolls his too.
So I just roll those 2. Oops. I'm really bad at this for somebody that's been doing it for over a year. Ooh, snap! So basically just add 12 to 43. 55.
So 55?
Yeah.
Well, he got to boost his one, so he rolled a 72.
Fuck.
So that's 1 failure plus 2 to the Traveler.
So that's +8 total? Or did he lose?
The last set of stacks disappeared. It's plus
Okay.
6 right now.
Okay.
So seeing that as that happened, she twists the blade and then sort of like does this twisting dance away from him and then backs up. She is not within the sphere of healing influence, but she's raring and ready to go. What do you want Rossman to do?
Ross was before me?
I feel like he should do.
No, yeah, Rossman's before you, yes.
Feel like he should do Berserker's Rage on Sly.
Hell yes. He throws. Slide, that's plus 5d12 damage to your attacks.
Okay, well...
because that was scrap for 5 rounds. I don't want to do it just for 1. That's lame.
You said 5d12?
Add 5d12 to your damage. Yeah. You guys are just pinning it all on Sly. Like, Sly, go get him, boy!
Yep.
Just, but you go.
Mhm.
Well, okay.
I mean, logically speaking, I feel like his character would be like, well, that guy's gone up in his face like every single time he can get to him. Like,
Alright. Well, my first attack.
Also, buffing Sly is part of the plan because he's not from this universe, so he won't scale.
Oh, and I haven't been doing the end yet, so it was 2-step per roll, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a simple, so 52, 88.
88.
Mm-hmm.
You hit.
All right. Oh. 249 damage. No.
Plus
wait.
100. 349 damage.
349 damage, but there's more. Rolled up. So 359 damage.
60. Plus 11.
No, there's that +1 in there, so I have to minus the.
I'm just gonna round it off at 360.
All right, 360. Okay. And for my second attack, I actually yell "chain" to change the target of his blast to himself. I broke the GM. He's like, shit, I wasn't expecting that.
It's one of those things, though, where he hasn't fired it yet.
Well, no, it's a saved action. Like, I'm saving the action for whenever he
seems good.
I yell "chain." So he doesn't know that it's happened until he shoots it.
I'm gonna go ahead and give the soul charge to the traveler.
And that's my turn. So I just prepare action to yell "change" as soon as he targets.
Somebody with the attack. Good call. All right, so Sly backs off, and then he just takes his breath in, gets prepared. That's gonna put us at Annika's turn.
I think I'll probably just try to heal Vistiel again.
Okay.
Has nobody else has taken damage yet, right?
Yeah, don't forget you've got a lens hovering around you for whatever reason. It's following you all over the place.
Well, actually,
What?
let me make sure I have my information.
I forgot what this was for. What is the lens thing?
Next round, does he heal, or next round is that an attack?
What he's doing?
I think we have one more round where he can't. Right?
Oh, what he's...
If he unleashes that next round, then it's heal.
Gagner's like, figure it out.
So if that's the case, if next round is good, I mean, it has to be.
Make an intelligence check for Sly.
It has to be a heal because you can't roll a 1.
Beat a 25.
I don't know if I can.
Sly's total die is 24.
My total die is 20. Wait, intelligence?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just base intelligence?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's going to be intelligence plus, I'm going to say, actually, intelligence and alertness would be fine, because he's paying attention to the battlefield as well.
Yeah, that's...
Just ace it. You'll be fine.
Oh, yeah? Not... Wait, one of them is a D1? I can only get 15.
All right. Well,
so hold on.
Does says it should be rerolled.
it wouldn't matter. Even if he got a 6, it wouldn't matter.
He's got to beat a 25, so... because you don't know what the abilities of the spear do, either.
Yeah,
Like,
most of all this is meta information.
Guys?
But Schneider
Wait,
does.
Wait.
But that's the thing, is I'm meta, so I can change it anyway.
Yes.
I'll allow
That
it.
number appears on any die or is rolled as a total, and then that die or the entire roll must be rerolled.
Yes, but it appeared... The entire roll? No, just the die.
Okay.
We'll take forever if we're just rolling till nobody rolls any 1.
Yeah, 'cause we have-
5 dice. Good, but we're just
All
having
right.
to reroll the 1.
Well, See, okay.
So meta me. Hold on. Meta me.
Steps
No,
in.
yeah.
And cancels it. All right, cool.
Knows that he's gonna do it, so I instead actually instead of a chilled.
You're gonna retroactively attack.
Yeah. So to hit is a 90 plus I don't know D8, but
You hit him.
94. Yeah. For another. For another 2. Oh shit. 3d12. All right. So for another 405 damage.
Ow.
Yeah.
I actually have to find out what his HP's at now. It's really high.
Yeah. Like we're hurting him, but it's still tickling. It's like a tickle hurt. Ow!
Mhm.
Stop! I'm gonna punch you if you keep.
I'll tell you guys how much damage you've done total too. All right, but go ahead. Annika, what else are you doing with your turn?
Well, so what's the lens thing?
You don't know. I just wanted you to know, remind you it was there.
I don't even remember where it came
I was
from.
gonna say I did crystal shell to her.
Was it because you got marked?
No.
Okay.
Well, anyway, I will use my turn to. I'm gonna heal Vistiel some more. Oh, come on,
Okay.
stupid macro didn't work. 52. Oh, and there's a 1 in there. It was a D4.
D4.
So 54.
54.
It's 54. All right, heals for another 27, putting her at 74 HP.
Yeah. I think we have a couple rounds left on 4-corner defense, so she gets take her 2 points for that as well.
Okay, 76.
And I think that's it. Can I like take a peek through?
So
the
far, you guys
lens?
have done 1,464 damage.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
A little bit.
That's
All right.
the traveler.
It's true. Well, Sly's actually done more damage than the Traveler.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Okay, that's gonna put us at. Are you done with your turn?
Yeah, I don't think I could do anything else. So.
Okay, so you just focused on healing that turn, Leo.
I have a frozen lens, or Annika has the frozen lens.
Annika has a frozen lens,
Yeah,
but you have your fiery portal.
right. I'm trying to decide what to do with the spear right here. Because I don't know what frozen lens does. Because I was thinking about doing frozen lens between me and my portal.
Do it.
Just saying. Here. Yeah. So frozen lens myself with the spear.
So you frozen lens appears between you and the portal. Okay.
Aim for 1, so I'm at +5 for that.
Okay.
So that's that. Fire the bullet,
Okay.
and then with the last action, accelerate the bullet with time control. So
Cool.
dropping my.
Go ahead
control,
and make your
which is
time
gonna-
control roll.
All right, just a second. I had my roll for the gunshot in there, so. And we get plus something from Sylvia for rolls right now. Still,
It's 2-step.
it's 2-step. I mean that matters. So
And PowerPoint.
that one is a D12, so reroll that. So 45? Yeah.
So
Or 44.
check this out. He rolled a 68. It hits.
All right. So now I need to roll. Do I need to roll the bullet shot, or is that just?
You need to make the bullet shot damage,
All right. So.
which is getting plus 2d12. And is getting plus 10d12.
Plus 2d12 and plus.
And plus 10d12.
Plus 10d12. All right.
So plus 12d12 from the portals and the lens that you set up.
Okay.
And attacks cannot miss from it.
Oh, can't miss. So okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you just want the damage roll, or do you want just like me shooting the bullet roll?
Give me the damage roll.
The damage roll. All right.
Which is also getting stacks from called shot. So plus,
right.
Was it 6 steps to damage? So plus 1d12 from that. So plus 13d12 on top of the damage from your.
Okay. So 13d12, and the rifle has 12d12. So that's 25d12.
Holy fuck!
And this is the cold bullet, right? Because I loaded that.
This
in
is
with
the
my
cold bullet too.
So, 1, 2, 3.
Reroll all of the d. So that minus 3 is going to put us at 28. 128 plus
21.
So that's 149.
49.
Yeah.
So the cold bullet strikes into him, and as it does, you hear, and he gets furious look on his face. But it is not his turn. So, as that strikes into him, Gilekron will dive forward and attempt to shoot him one more time. Oh
Like,
my god! What? Oh, I gotta reroll the ones. He fucking hits. So that's 2 cold bullets that fucking strike into him. One in the front, one in the back.
Awesome.
Okay. Holy fuck. I was not expecting this. Not 2 cold bullets at once. Sylvia.
Mm-hmm.
He is primed to do his main attack.
Do I have to do that one, or can I do the other ones first?
He only gets to do the one thing, so.
Oh, okay.
So if you're gonna have him do his attack this round, then.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So he's gonna do Spirit Break.
What do I roll?
Okay. Okay, so go ahead and roll. Yeah. Okay, go ahead and roll. Because that's 10. Go ahead and roll. Just roll a d20.
16.
Staying in that 16 range. 15, 14, 16, 18.
Yeah. You watch as he forms a massive blast of energy, does 3,480 damage to the enemy. And he disappears.
Okay, cool. So the D20 is now in Anakin's hand, right?
You guys watch as this blinding light fuses, and you look and you see that he is missing a huge portion of his side. That's just been blown away. The throne has been completely decimated behind him, and he sits there just heaving. Cool. That's gonna put us at Avathon. Avathon jumps up from behind and immediately attempts to plunge a knife with the cold blade on it into his back.
At this point, it should be hinders.
I mean, it could be each cold one's reduction in stats or something. We don't know.
Mm-hmm. He does manage to shrug it off and start stumbling out of the throne ahead of him. Avathon you watch as he raises Bonto up with the cloak and readies it and grabs it like he's prepared to throw Bonto on the enemy. That's going to put us at Vishtiel's turn. The entities outside, there are explosions and scratching and scraping on the outside of the wall. She's going to make a roll to continue to hold it. Cracks start forming around the exterior of the defenses, both Vishtiel's and Annika's starting to break apart slightly as the enemies outside continue to forge against it.
Does she get bonuses or anything because of the orb?
Well, no, because the orb's there, but she's attempting to hold it. Your orb can only hold for so long. That's what I had you roll for. And as it starts to crack around, you guys see a bright, blinding light outside with a large explosion. And you see multitudes of these things as part of the shell disintegrated. As Varsalu is swarmed by the rest of him and taken down, letting go of Bahamut's wrath. You see now, with the shell mostly dissolved around you out into the distance, you see what's left of Protean Labs has been completely destroyed. At least 2 of the Proteans are dead. The remaining force is about 50 that are now leaving and heading your way. That is going to put us at the terrorist turn. The terror is going to plunge his fist into his own chest and rip out the meat surrounding the cull.
Can he reach the one on his back?
Well, he's literally forcing his hand through his chest and ripping it all out, straight through. The huge section of his chest ripped away. He deals 5,000 damage to himself and also receives 5,000 damage for each of the coal stacks that had gone on him, taking a total of 10,000 damage from the attacks.
That sounds painful.
Yeah.
Does that take up his turn?
That takes up that portion of his turn, yeah. The ball on his back continues to charge.
Sly's next?
Okay.
Or
He looks furious now and is not going to be pulling any punches. It is Animi's turn. Animi once again attempts to plunge her attack into his. Oh, hold up. You guys watch as she attempts to plunge the blade into his hands. He grabs her shoulder as she does, as the blade heads towards him. There's a twist of energy, and you see that he is now holding the blade, and she stands before it as the strike goes directly into her, the cull spreading into her chest.
Reverse! Reverse! Reverse!
You rolled a 33, he rolled a 79. As he pulls the cull and jabs it into her. He grins as she falls to the ground, the black veins spreading along her neck as her body begins to eat itself away on the inside. Erasma. What do you want Erasma to do?
I don't know. Does he have the same like time control ability as I have, or does he just basically have the spear?
He has Master of Time ability. Allows him to do what he can control.
And I feel like he should try to rewind that happening so she's not getting stabbed.
Okay. We're going to do competitive roll because he's going to be attempted to be suppressed. Go ahead and roll 10d12, and I'll roll 10d12.
76.
Over.
Okay. As he goes and pulls, you watch as she starts to come back. Herself, the veins spreading, and then the droplet of the coal rises up into the air. And that's as far as it gets with the rewind, but he does successfully turn back the events that came to pass. Animi herself restored. That was Erasmus' turn. You watch as the terror's eyes turn towards him. Sly.
So, you said the coal is kind of suspended right now? I'm going to use my blade attack to use that portion of the coal with my blade into the slice.
So you're attacking the droplet of the coal?
Yep, I'm attacking the droplet of the coal through it into him with a 102 to hit.
102 to hit.
Oh, and I got a D1. Hold on, my bad. Oh, a D12. Cool.
Wow.
So 113 to hit, plus the other step, so 120 hit.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. He's definitely gonna warp when he sees you coming with that blade.
That's such bullshit.
As you watch as the blade gets covered in the coal and you slice through, the arcing lightning strikes all around, and you watch it just barely gets out of the way and just completely dissipates.
You didn't have to make a dodge roll or anything for that?
Yeah, right? Like,
I mean, good news that blade
This is
now has
supposed
the
to be
coal on it.
impossibly difficult. You
That's
guys have
true.
done a
You
lot
still
of damage to
you
him.
still have the
I mean,
coal
your
on the blade.
has the coal on it now.
yeah, now my blade has a coal because it missed the target, but it still has the coal on it.
There you go.
But then I look at him, and now, since he doesn't know what I'm doing,
Currently,
now,
you have to find where he warped. Make me an alertness check to see if you can see where he warped to. Use sight as well.
right, just alertness sight, or perception, like, or,
Alertness and then perception / sight.
yeah, I think that's
As you scan your surroundings looking for him as quickly as you can.
17.
17. You don't see him. Oh, the 17.
Well, now I do my brain is dead. And does that so now I actually sit and save my attack for when he unleashes. I'm gonna do a prepared attack to yell change to change the target to himself from the beam.
Okay. Cool. Annika.
I don't know what to do.
And can he infinitely just keep dodging shit, or does that take a prepared action?
We don't know.
Away?
His teleportation
Yeah.
does not have a limit.
Does she have the lens still? Or does that, like, have a
When you're
duration?
within his domain, he can move as much as he wants. What?
Yeah, what's
What's
up
that
with this
lens?
lens?
Does it have a duration, or is it until you use it, essentially?
I rolled a 6 for a round.
So it's like
Is it?
2 rounds, I
Is this lens still with me?
Yes.
I have no fucking clue what it is or what to do with it. I try. Yeah. Could I just?
Lick it.
Every time you
I
aim
eat
or
it.
look towards something, it comes in front of you. So
Okay. Well, I will get my shotgun
And lick it.
I
and,
need you to try
lick
to
it.
see where he is. I need an alertness check with perception.
I did not make a macro for that. Can I use intuition?
You can.
It's probably still not going to be good enough. 35? It's a pretty
You see
decent
him.
roll.
Standing directly behind Leo.
Shit.
They're really far away, aren't they?
Yep, other side.
If I...
How long does the flaming portal last?
The flaming portal?
Yeah.
It stays there.
Well, in our little head
But he's
connection...
standing between you and the portal.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
In my head, our little psychic link, I'm just like, Leo, fuck, he's right behind you. And just in case you didn't know that already. And since I'm like, I mean, I know you expanded the range on my shotgun.
Well, there's one other thing that's important. We need to decide who has it, the D20. So I'm gonna roll a D4. Nope. I'm gonna roll a D4, and it's gonna be 1 is Leo, 2 is Sly, 3 is Annika, 4 is Sylvia's choice. And I'll let Sylvia roll the D4. Annika, you watch as you go to pull the thing.
All right,
You
well,
start lifting your shotgun. You see the D20 spin into the phase in front of you.
okay, well, I'll just grab that real quick and then chuck it. And I rolled a 9.
You rolled a 9?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, let's see here. 9. Oh my god. Okay. You see the traveler appears once more, this time with a large blue crystalline arm on one side and the rest of him covered in what looks like a sage's blue robes. He stands there looking regal and important. You have summoned the magician.
Cool. I'm just like, hey, do something.
Well, you need to pick a one-handed ranged weapon for him to use.
I mean, if he's the magician, shouldn't it be like a fucking wand or something?
He doesn't have a wand. I can tell you what is there's the white hand cannon, the black hand cannon, the red pistol, Helsing's hand crossbow, the desert beagle, Colt's gun, and a mega thing.
That last
Does the
one,
magician not have a staff or?
I know, right? This is stupid, but the last one sounds good.
Omega thing?
Sure.
Okay, cool. You guys watch as a horn appears in his hand. It looks quite like a wand.
Okay.
Okay, I need you to roll a d6.
1.
Okay. Do you have any rerolls?
No.
Okay. Well, you watch as he splits into 2 versions of himself.
Okay. Does
Each of them. Well, yeah, she could have had 7 of him. Okay, cool. And he can use as many blue words as you would like, or he can attack.
I don't know what blue words are.
He's got plenty of blue words. I will read them off to you because they come and flood into your head.
So he can use as many of them as I want?
Well, he can only use 1 per round, but
Oh.
he can use any of the words.
Okay.
Stop,
2 per round.
deceive, learn, depart, or abracadabra.
I like that last one.
Have him say abracadabra.
Sure.
Okay, tier 1 or 2?
2.
2?
Sure.
Okay. He looks at you and he says, "Abracadabra."
Oh no.
And you watch as this small pulsing orb of translucent blue light appears in front of you. The rest of the combat that is hectic and going seems to slow as this happens.
Okay.
I need more music.
So I've got this blue light in front of me.
Yep, this little orb of blue light.
I
It's welcoming.
poke it.
It's lick it. Come on.
Okay.
Lick it.
It absorbs into your hand and gives you
Wait.
the benefits of a miraculous occurrence. You are now in possession of one circumstance of absolute change, which you can change one consequence of an action that has recently occurred or will occur in the near future.
So, ooh, I should probably save it for something catastrophic. But for example, if I said overload again and it didn't work, I could change it to where it worked.
Shouldn't that one have gotten rerolled?
Oh,
What one?
the one I
The one
rolled
that you
for
rolled
his
for
copy.
He split himself.
It's a 4.
So there's 5 of them standing there instead.
Okay.
And they seem to
Good
be
call.
under influences of different forms of magic. You can choose. Orders of magic are Order, Fey, Chaos, Shamanism, Planar, or Celestial.
Okay.
So there's literally one that won't happen.
Okay.
So which one do you want to not be there?
I don't know. There's a lot going on. The first one. I don't know what any of it means. So,
Order magic, Fey magic, Chaos magic, Shamanism, or Planar, or Celestial.
let's take out planar, I guess.
All right, planar magic is gone instead. So as he appears, one of them is wearing white robes. One of them is wearing green floral robes. One of them is wearing black robes. One of them is dressed as a shaman covered in bones and effigies. And the last sits there, his cloak made of stars.
All right. Well,
The rest are going to go ahead and attack,
okay.
since one of them used the word. So go ahead and roll me a d20.
I swear I hit D in there. 14.
14. So that's... Cool. And then we roll for him. If he dodges the attacks from 5 of them, or not, we will see. He dodged 1. He dodged 2. He got hit by 1. Got hit by 1. Okay. So he got hit by 2 of them. Gonna be roll another d20.
15.
And we're gonna say that the last 2 hit him, so that's gonna be Shamanism and Celestial. You watch as it strikes him, and he takes 180 points of damage. He lifts into the air away from Leo and starts twisting in the air in an inhuman-like fashion. Like his bones are just twisting and writhing. Kind of looks like a contortionist being lifted into the air. Well, that was Annika's turn then.
Well, so was it just rolling the die takes my whole turn?
Rolling the die and commanding him, yes.
Okay.
That's all that Sylvia was able to do as well.
Okay.
Leo.
Who has the beagle pistol? Is that still in Sylvia's possession?
Yes.
Okay. First order of business, since he's close to me, I'm diving through my portal.
You appear where the throne once was.
Just like, oh shit. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna throw the spear at him with frozen death.
Okay. Frozen death. Versus his fit. So roll 10d12. See, he probably won't. No, he's gonna be fine, honestly.
It's a 54. Are we still re-rolling ones? How much longer does that last?
I think 2 more rounds.
Alright, so roll d12.
No, she rolled a 6. This is only the second round.
Rip. Well, that's still only a 55.
He rolled 130.
Yeah.
Because it's against his vitality times 2.
Gotcha.
So because it's him,
Mhm.
his vitality is pretty strong. Otherwise, he'd be frozen, completely frozen for
figured.
4 rounds.
It was worth a shot. I'm far enough away from him now. I'm not as worried. He has to spend
It
at least
strikes him, but as
one-
he starts to ice up and twisting and convulsing in the air, he just sort of stretches and then just sort of like expands outwards with his flexing out. You see the massive holes formed in him all around. His eyes now burning with a green like fire as the energy from all those things bursts away from him. How much HP does he have? Okay. Not as much as he did have. Wow. You guys are doing good. Cool. That's gonna put us at Geelacron's turn. Geelacron's gonna attempt to shoot him. $72. Wow. However, we have reached that point. It does not hit. That's gonna put us at Sylvia.
Is my empathy thing still going? The buff?
I'm sorry?
The empathy buff, is that still going?
Yeah. You can still do more stuff if you want.
What else can I do with that? I've only ever like buffed once.
You can double buff him.
I fucking double buff them. Because I really don't think that if I shoot my gun it'll do anything.
Okay. So you go to buff again?
Yeah, intelligence, willpower, psionic, right?
By the way, the ice shells on you guys are gone. The extra wound soak. So just roll your empathy, intelligence, willpower, and empathy.
Mine was D4 rounds. This is 3 for. After I got it, I got 1 more round, personally.
Oh, okay. But
28.
28?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that'll buy 2 steps for everybody.
2 more step.
2 more steps. Yep.
4 total step.
Yep. Is there anything else you want to do? And don't forget to spend mind points for that. Since it's the full group, you'll do 1 per person that you're emboldening, which is 1, 2.
8 or 9, right? No.
That is 9 because everybody's up right now.
Yeah.
Can I also shoot the gun?
Yeah, shoot it.
Okay. How do I do that? How do I shoot the gun? What do I roll? It's been so long.
It's usually alertness and your gun skill.
Yep.
18. Great.
87.
I'm not gonna even bother reading
Yeah.
that one.
As the strike flies past
Which
him,
one was that?
him's now falling from the air. He's glaring all around at each of you. Avathon looks up, seeing all that's happening, and he pulls off Bonto, and he starts running forward. He's not going to make it there. He was the complete opposite side. Vishtiel is going to continue to try to hold it as the 50 enemies surrounding. And as the defense shatters, the 50 enemies start flooding in from all around because she did not succeed. 50
Even
powered.
with a D8 or what D8 plus bonus on that.
Oh, I didn't even think about doing that.
I'm not sure how close it was to success or failure. That's the only reason I'm like, hey.
It was actually pretty close. Oh, being emboldened like she was, getting an 8 on that last one, she succeeded in pulling and holding it together. As they started to break through, you can just see hands, and then she just forces it back, keeping them in bay for one more round. Okay. That's going to go ahead and put us at the terror's turn. And as he begins to let go his decimation, he changes and the target returns to himself.
I just have to imagine like,
Right. Like, you're dead. Oh, what the hell?
To himself with 216 points of damage.
The funny thing is my attack if I land. But it's okay.
He then glares, looking around at you, and he plunges and warps forward, and he's going to strike you twice.
he'll like you.
Let's dodge the shit out of it.
That's a 69 to hit.
I don't even know if I can dodge it. Nope. 6.
One of these days he's going to roll a roll that he could
37.
potentially
Ew.
roll. Because he can roll like up to
You got any
100.
rerolls?
I don't. I'm not a reroll guy.
So as he strikes you the first time, the difference between those is 32. That's 16 divided again is 8. It's 107 points of damage. What's your wound scope?
It is 60.
So that's 47.
Yeah. Still good.
And he's going to strike you again.
Yep.
76 to hit.
40. So 37.
36. That's 109.
All right. Well, as my dying breath, I look at my sword and I'm like, Marduk! Because I'm -5 under.
Okay. And as you begin to fall, the dragon, Marduk, begins to rise. You fall, but you guys watch as a dragon starts twisting its way out from behind Sly. Like a full-size dragon, twin-headed, two heads begin to rise as a snake-like body starts to form and rise. Air and torrents of rain and thunder begin striking out in all directions as this dragon begins to fall, begins to rise up in the middle of the fighting field. So you're -5, Sly. Anemi's going to start to run towards you, but she can't get to you because there's lightning and torrents and air blowing her back. So she starts to run towards you. She sort of abandons that because she just literally can't get to you and starts running the long way around.
Now,
you're not dead.
I'm near. How much longer is the plus 13 HP? Because that would revive me very.
You're not within range of that. Vishiel's against the far wall, and you had to fight him in the middle.
That should be over by about now, too, I think.
Yes, it is done.
So
This
I
round.
only rolled like a 3
Because
or something.
I did 1, 2. Yeah, I did 3 of those.
I guess I don't have a turn.
No, you're not going to get this turn now.
Well, maybe. I don't know. There's still 2 people
But-
now.
Erasma is going to chuck the spear at you. And he's going to put Healing Flame. Go ahead and roll me 4d12. Roll a d6. For 4 rounds, you get 28 health per round. Just you, though.
Yeah. Does that start now? Like when my turn starts?
At the start of your turn, you'll regain consciousness, but you'll be kind of shell-shocked from going unconscious, so you won't be able to take an action on your turn. Because that's kind of how we are supposed to do it. How we were doing it before. So, with that, Sly, you rise with your plus 28, putting you at positive 23. And you watch as the mighty dragon Marduk twists and rise before you. Go ahead and have Marduk attack.
Sure, what does that do? I don't have those stats.
Roll 10 d12 to hit.
I have a better chance to hit than Marduk.
Well, you got 2 1s to fix.
That one missed.
Wait, he is right. For like 3 more rounds, there's that one thing. So 59. Oh, God. Well, hold on. 59, 62, 67.
Okay. Misses still. Oh,
Still.
wow, I finally rolled a high one. Holy shit. Roll his other attack. He's got 2 heads. Also didn't hit. Now go ahead and roll his ambient lightning damage, which is going to attack everybody.
Oh, God.
Rip.
And what is
which-
that?
It's just going to be 2d12 to all targets.
Okay.
So 6 damage to everybody.
Does wound suck apply to that?
No. This just hits everybody for 6, including Sly.
Damn it, Marduk!
You summon Marduk. He's a fucking storm dragon. It just hits everybody. Cool. So that was Marduk / Sly. Annika.
Are you muted?
Oh shit, sorry. I think we still have 2 rounds left on the 4-corner defense. So
Possibly. I'm not sure. I've run out of things.
so that's 2 HP to me and anybody else standing nearby.
Yeah, puts Fishtail at 95.
I've got that like thing where I can change something that happened, but I don't know that there's anything that has happened that is worth changing yet, right?
Yep.
No one's dead.
Yeah. So do I still have that lens thing or is that gone?
The lens?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there.
Okay, well, I'll use that this turn then. So, I will aim down my sights with my new fancy upgraded shotgun. That's 2d12 plus a d10 plus a d.
You don't have to roll to hit; it automatically hits.
Oh, I don't have to roll to hit. Cool.
Just roll damage and add plus 2d12.
Okay, so that's going to be 10d12, I think. Yeah, 10d12, and then this is the hand cannon, so that's a 43 for damage,
Okay.
but it also reduces a stat, the first stat, which I think is strength.
Okay.
Reduces it by 12 steps.
No, 20.
Okay.
And that is, I believe, my turn.
Okay.
Except the wizards, right?
Oh, and all the wizards get to go.
All right. Well, you can have them do a word now because you took an action. You can't command them to attack.
Okay, so
But
last
they
time.
can't use the same word again. So,
Okay, so what were the other options?
It was stop, deceive, learn, depart. Those are the ones you got. Stop, deceive, learn, depart.
Well, shit, let's go for depart.
That allows you to move yourself to a known location of your choosing, be it in your current plane of existence or with any other that you have visited previously.
Oh, well, I don't want to move.
Or second degree allows you to move yourself or D4 targets to a location that is unknown to any of you, but is just designated to be some named trait or characteristic.
I don't want.
Designated by some
I
named
don't want to do that then.
Yeah, you could use something like that to return yourself back to your time and place if you wanted to.
Oh, well, maybe if this goes south, then we'll just all leave.
But you've got the three other words that you want to do.
It was learn, stop, and deceive.
Yep.
All right, what's deceive?
I'm not going to read them all to you. I was just telling you that one was...
Okay, well, I don't know what they are, so I don't know. He says deceive, and what the fuck happens?
All right, first or second?
First.
Okay. For 10 minutes, you can assume the identity and lesser powers of another and be impenetrable to perception.
Can I, like, make him think I'm one of his people, like, on his side?
You can if you want. So you shift yourself and you look like a dark fallen Protean.
Yeah, like I just
Stab
climbed.
him in the back.
Yeah. I think he might notice the second I don't start, like, rending.
And just go ahead
Human
and roll
flesh,
me
but-
D7.
Well, you said
Two.
he can't perceive it.
2? Cool. Roll me a D20.
Hang on, what was that D6 for? Because it was a 1.
What D6?
It was my second roll.
I think that was the duration of the
I don't
stat reduction. I don't know.
No, it was the stat you picked.
Oh, it was
I
the
don't-
stat.
I don't
Strength.
know
Oh, that's
necessarily-
fine then. Whatever.
Oh, okay.
5 on the D20.
5 on the D20.
Yeah.
Okay, you get plus 5 wound soak.
Oh, okay. That's not going to help too much.
It's the lesser ability of one of the things. So.
Yeah, sure. All right. That is my turn, I believe.
Hey, lunchbox. Thanks for the. Okay, cool. So that's gonna put us back at Leo's turn.
I think I'm gonna try to speed myself back up again, so I can do more shit in a turn.
All right, you're spending points for this and everything?
Yeah.
For the speed
how
ups,
many-
you're supposed to spend 10.
Okay, that's fine.
But
For-
every round, him and I both get 1 or 2. Let me see, whatever.
Yeah, we get.
We get
points
4.
back.
4 mine per round.
But that's fine either way. So 10 points puts me back down to the. I'm gonna. I want to see what I would actually get with this D12 rerolled. Because if I can get a 40, that'd be what? That's a 40. Yeah.
4 actions per round.
Okay. I was like, I don't really need more than that. I don't know what to do with more than that. How far is the throne from like Sylvia and Annika? That
About
cluster.
160 feet. With your speed, you can make it there.
Right, but would that use like 2 actions of me going like?
It'll take 1 action because
action.
that would mean dashing, and you
Okay.
move at 4 times speed.
Gotcha. Okay, then I will join them.
So that would be like moving 30. Yeah, you can get there easily with 1 dash.
Okay. Then I'm going to pull Sylvia's beagle pistol.
Okay.
I'm going
You're gonna-
to frozen lens
Yep.
myself.
Okay.
And shoot
Yep.
the pistol.
Yeah. Okay. Roll d6 for how many rounds the lens stays up. 2 rounds. Okay. 2 rounds.
I tried to re-roll, but yeah, 2 rounds.
All right, and you fire the beagle. Let's go. Let's
right,
get
so-
this. This will take a minute, guys. How you guys
Yeah.
doing?
So tell me, how's the beagle works? I don't have numbers and stuff for that thing.
The damage on the Desert Beagle
Mm-hmm.
is, what is it, Sylvia? It's on your sheet.
I am offended because he stole it from me.
I didn't steal it. I'm gonna put it back next turn before you even know it's gone.
Right back in your hand. You won't even notice.
Let's see. Desert
So this is
Beagle
the one that has the
ignores
weird
all
roll
wound
stat.
soak. Roll normal attack to properly aim the gun at the target. If you have the skill, the shot will hit if it fires. Roll 3d12 for damage. If you roll odd, the gun misfires. If you roll even, you may roll again and continue doing so until you roll odd, at which point the gun misfires. If you roll aces, damage is doubled as an RPG is fired from the handgun.
Okay, so it's a 3d12. Does it have any modifiers?
Nope,
Or
just
is-
3d12. Well, the
3d12.
lens, so it's 5d12, yeah. Because it's the lens, so it's 5d12. That's already
So-
odd.
Right, that would be a misfire, right?
Yeah, so you'd have to reroll it.
So reroll
30.
it.
That's 1 reroll, and 30.
Here's the second reroll. Fuck. All right. Third reroll.
Reroll the 1, actually.
Oh, okay. Cancel that then. Slash roll d12.
So it's 28. So that's 30.
2.
30.
So it would have been 20. It would have been 30. Yeah.
So that's 30. And then we'll keep your next roll for 36.
So I've used 4 rerolls. We'll go for 1 more.
And that would have been so good, too.
So it was 50.
All right, so that's another 32 on top of it as the last one.
So 30, 36, 32.
That's
98.
128.
Or, oh, did I miss one?
Yep,
I missed it.
128 points of damage.
And then I'm gonna just call
Then you're gonna what?
I'm gonna call it there for gambling.
All right, cool. All right, so as it strikes into him, you put the gun back in her hand or no?
Sure. I mean, if I can do that as like a free action, just like
Yeah, you can. Just because you're so fast. All right, cool. That's going to put us at G. Lacron's turn, who will fire a bullet at him. And miss. He has 1 bullet left. That's going to put us at Sylvia.
Well, I feel like all I could actually do is be an emotional cheerleader, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Okay.
With a 26.
Plus 2
Wait,
steps.
Wait. Oh, that affects myself?
There's So there's a
Somebody else
1 in
does
there.
it?
The 1. Reroll the 1. But
It's a D12 rerolls. We get up to 30. Yep, it's over 30.
plus 3 steps to everybody.
What was that from?
What?
What was the plus 3 steps from?
No, I'm just saying everybody gets plus 3 steps.
okay, okay. I was confused.
So we're at a total of 7 step.
Plus 7 steps.
Nice.
You
So
are
that turns into what?
red maging right now. It's great. Whew.
So 7 steps to just any action we do.
Too aggressive. Not to like
I'm
dodge.
a good cheerleader.
Cool.
I
So that's
said
gonna put
pom-pom.
us to Avathon. And we're gonna do Avathon and Vishiel's turn simultaneously. As the barrier breaks, which it will break this turn, with all of them going and the DC getting higher and higher, she's not gonna be able to hit it. So the barrier finally shatters, and the 50 enemies start rushing in, and you watch as Avathon dashes straight towards them and immediately starts taking Bonto. Sends them out and begins devouring them. Somebody go ahead and roll me a d50.
Sure, it's Ponto. 33.
33 of them. There are 17 left. So they are erased from existence as we come upon the terror's turn. He looks down at all of you. Enough of this. He holds out a hand, and you watch as the remaining 17 of them compress and begin crushing in on themselves. He raises his hand up into the air, and they form into orbs.
Do I get swept up in this because I look like one of them?
No, because you can't actually affect you
Okay.
like that.
Good.
As he raises it into the hand, you see 17 orbs appear above. He will fire the first 5. He's going to go for the healers first, so he's going to attack.
He's firing people at us?
Yep.
Essentially.
Firing
Corpse barrage.
enemy corpse barrage. He's going for Erasma. He's going to shoot one at Sly. So that's 1, 2, 3. Vishgl 4. And who's been doing stuff to him? Leo for 5. Okay. So well, I did that wrong. That's the damage roll I rolled that time. Hold up. All right, that's a 73 in each of you.
And now, so we're dodging?
Yes.
Okay. I haven't dodged in a really long time. It's agility and alertness?
Just agility,
Agility
and
and
athletics.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then if I use my blood skill, is it in addition to my athletics or in place of?
In addition.
In addition. All right. So
Reroll the ones.
yeah, so -2 is 33, 43, 51. Did I do math right?
Yeah, you're still gonna get hit. Everybody
Yeah,
else though.
Still for less.
Sly, you have to roll yours.
He went after me. I'm not a healer.
No, he went after you because you've been doing the most damage to him, and you're back up.
You've been revived like 3 times.
Twice. Well, one was
Also, do I get any bonus for being hella fast?
Actually, yes, you should get. I'll give you. I'll give you 2d12 for that. Yeah.
55 dodge.
It was a 73 to hit.
Still getting hit, but I rolled a 67.
Okay. Sly, you're getting hit too.
Mm.
There's 126 damage with each strike. Animi, gone. Erasma, down. Vestiel, down.
Remember, Vestiel benefits from the four-corner defense.
Is that still up?
Yeah. It's got another round left.
Oh, well, the Vestiel's still up, because it would soak that. Leo, you're probably down too, or you're close?
No, I'm right with them because I stole Sylvia's gun for that last attack.
So Sly is really under.
Apparently.
It's okay, Slay. We gotcha.
I wasn't even thinking about your HP, man. I'm just listing off people that have done most to him. Animi is completely down. Erasma is down. Vistio. Cool. That's going to go ahead and put us at Annika's turn.
So, Animi, Erasma, and Sly are all down.
Yes.
Can I use my thing to undo?
Yes, you can. A pulse of blue energy explodes outwards and everybody's back up. No damage was done. But he still has 12 of those left.
Yeah, sure.
He's got to be confused, though.
Do I still get an attack after that?
Yeah.
Can the wizards do their attack?
Yes, they can. Just go ahead and roll me a d20.
18.
18. Okay. Got hit 1, 2, 3, 4. Dodge the last one.
Ah.
Go ahead and roll me a d20.
6.
We only got one more round with the whole ones not being ones thing.
$324 damage. And they disappear.
Okay. And that was my attack, right?
Yep.
Okay.
D2, Sly is 1. And Leo is 2. Sylvia, or Annika, go and roll. I'm not going to roll that.
D2. It's a 2.
Leo, the D20 can appear in front of you on your turn. That's going to put us at Leo's turn, because we did skip your guys' turn, unfortunately. Oh, Marduk still goes.
Yeah, I was about to say we still got Marduk.
I forgot about Marduk, sorry.
Could take more lightning damage.
So 73 for the first attack and 79 for the second.
How much is four corner healing for?
Dodges the first.
2.
Gets hit by the second. Roll 20 d12 damage and add 50.
What about all my modifiers, no?
Sure.
So you said roll 20
20 d12 plus 50.
Plus my modifiers. 368. Wait, there's a 1 in there. Oh, God. 369.
369. Hey, but you got it to 69, so we're going to call that good. Yep, as Marduk's one thing strikes against him, and the venom seeps in, allowing the call to take its hold. Because he was the blade that had the coal on it, it took it in as venom. The coal pierces into his body. That's going to put us at...
Oh, and what is the lightning damage? 2d12? Everybody takes lightning.
16 points of damage, everybody.
Oof.
Everybody almost dies, and you're like, sure, you're 16 more.
Well, I'm getting healed 28 per round, so I'm actually back at, even after that, I'm back at like 40 right now.
Oh, well, in that case, it's okay. If you're fine.
Well, I'm the lowest life one here right now. Everybody else
I'm
is.
at 46, and that's after I heal from the four corners on my turn. So, my turn?
I believe
Alright,
so.
so does anyone have coal left?
I have an arrow of coal.
I have some we haven't
Um,
used.
One bullet in. Sorry. There is one bullet in Gilacron's. Avathon still has it on his blade, and
And Marduk still has it, but I don't think you can
no, it's
take
gone.
from that. Oh,
No.
it was a one-shot venom.
Yeah, one shot.
All right,
Okay,
so I still
so-
have it on my bow.
Yep.
One arrow.
Gilacron's next,
So
or Avathon?
Gilacron has one bullet. Avathon has it on his blade. Gilacron goes right after you.
Gotcha. Okay. First I'm gonna roll the die. A 12.
12 will bring us to the second row. We go to 7. And then we go to eight, 9, 10, 11, 12. With the 12, the Reaper appears. You can use black words, and you can choose his bladed weapon.
I mean,
Clearly a scythe.
yeah, I'm like, we can go with the big old scythe.
All right, so the Asgardian Scythe. Okay. Whenever I can find the Asgardian Scythe. He has a lot more bladed weapons.
But it's a Reaper. You can't not have a big old scythe.
Bear in mind, he crits with the Scythe on a 16 to 20, which adds plus 20 damage.
Okay.
And plus 5 conditional, so that's... And... Oh, cool. All right. And you can use the black words. The black words listed.
Mm-hmm.
Are death, reap, absolve, collapse, condemn, loss, and rot.
Can I have him use rot on the terror?
You can. And it's done.
And then
As he whispers of, this black ethereal energy washes over the entity.
And then I still have 3, or does that count as multiples for dice and command? Is that 2?
Do what now?
Since I have 4 actions, is throw the die and command 2 actions?
Yes.
Okay. Sheet. And then I'm going to do a frozen lens on Gila.
Okay.
And then I am going to just like hunker down behind that 4-corner defense like, oh shit.
Cool.
And that's everything I got.
Gilacron's going to take a shot. It's going to automatically hit, dousing him with a second dose of the call. And then we're going to move on to Sylvia's turn. Sylvia?
Go, go, let's guys go, go. Just gonna be
Just keep buffing them.
Why not? I've got nothing else.
All right. It's 39. That's just 3 steps still. So you guys are at plus 10 to all aggressive actions. Plus 10 steps to all aggressive actions. That is going to put us at Avathon's turn, who now looking at this, seeing everything that's happening, seeing the things above, is going to run quickly, quicker than you would expect him to run behind the four-corner defense. And he looks at the rest of you and he says, and he hands the blade to you, Leo. Says,
Just like,
there's very little chance of me landing a strike with this. Maybe one of you guys can do better.
They're just kind of like, yeah, I can.
Well, you've hit him. So,
Bolts.
Vishtiel, what's Vishtiel gonna do? She's gonna go ahead and do another creation. She's gonna create a barrier around all of you to try to help defend what's left. Just in that little around the four-corner defense in case it goes down. She doesn't know how long it'll last. It is the terrorist's turn. He looks furious. He will rip the coal out once more. Where it stands, he takes another 10,000 damage. Ripping his own arm off, plunging it in, and tearing through his own leg. He
He's
looks
falling
weak.
apart.
Betta's gonna go ahead. Oh no! And now, even with that, ripping it apart, with his gesturing with his arm, he just ripped off. He gestures downwards, and he's gonna launch all 9. So he has 12 total. He's gonna launch 9, 1 at each of you.
Yay. What's the threshold to dodge?
He's gonna roll a 12d12.
Well, we all still
Higher
have the
than we'd like.
defense right now. Those of us that are behind
Yeah,
him.
but the defense isn't gonna stop everything all the time.
49.
Because you can only face one direction with it, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And he is just...
Okay, we don't get the buff to dodge, do we?
Yeah. No, you don't. No, not the
It's
decent.
non-aggressive.
Yeah.
I aggressively dodge towards
So,
him.
I mean,
Vishtiel is going to consolidate the auras above the people that matter. So she's going to put it over Annika, Sylvia, and Leo. And Sly. Not protecting themselves, they're going to protect the people from the other universe.
alrighty.
Nope. 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 So it'll hit you guys, but Anemi once again is gone, and Rosma is gone. G. Lacron is now gone. Vishtiel is gone. Avathon is behind it with you guys. You have everybody down except for Avathon and the 4 of you.
Wait, wasn't Vishal with us?
She shifted all of the defenses over to you guys.
Oh, okay.
And as the pelts come down, striking again and again and again on top of you, the shield surround stops it. And you see Avathon beginning to panic. Slide is your go.
Well, as I look around, you said the dude looks weak.
The terror, yeah.
So mentally just directed at Abathon, as a non-action, I just say, if worst comes to worst, unleash the cage, and
Link to him. When you try to link to him to send this information to him, you feel just this torrent of hunger and screaming inside of him.
I'm like, just kidding. So he's weakened a little bit. I'm going to say change again. The event that just happened.
Don't you guys have a once per session use for words?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, for change, for sure.
I was like, mine is not once per session, but mine cost a ton of points.
But change, yeah. Well, how many points
okay.
does yours cost?
Mine's 10 mind points per round.
Per round? Change is going to be 30 mind points total. So if you have 30 remaining mind points, you can do it.
I do. Because I used change 4 rounds ago. 3 rounds ago.
So you're 12 back.
I'm actually at 30 points because of the 4 mind points per round refresh. So yeah, I say change to reverb what just happened, but back onto him again. So putting all those things up, taking the damage off of everybody else, and back onto him. Reversing the bombardment.
No, change was always very fickle. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Even when I tried to use it for stuff like that, it never worked out. Like
you
when
take all the
When
damage.
you plan it ahead of time, it can work. But when you say it after the fact,
Okay.
it almost never works that way. So you can say change if you want, but you're not going to be in full control of it.
Okay, well, this is gonna be fucking weird. Since it's technically seconds after all this damage and everything happened that it was my turn, with a 45, I try and allow everybody's consciousness and powers and abilities into my brain to preserve their souls and their consciousness.
Make the roll.
I did 45.
45. You feel their presence is coming to you.
God damn it! I'm so.
Shut up, everyone.
Everybody, quiet.
You feel as Animi, Erasma, Gilakron, Vishgio, Talakaru, and Varsalus come into you. But all of the Proteans, with the exception of Ultima.
Because she's still alive.
Yep.
And Verchichi.
No. And Abathon.
Well, who was fighting the Horde?
They're both
dead.
Yeah.
The Horde is dead, or the people fighting the Horde?
The people fighting the Horde are dead.
Oh, shit. Okay, so yeah.
The remnants were those 50 that came after you guys.
Okay. All right, well, that's first thing. And I'm going to assume that maybe I have to do some sort of willpower, mental control to even act after that?
You feel them all come into you, and you hear them just sort of, just the sadness in all of them. The exception of which is G. Lacron. And he's saying, in the back of your mind, with all the noise, is just like, save my brother.
All right. Well, I'm going to, with my next action, hit overclock to separate myself between Badass and Parnassus. I myself, yeah,
And Schneider.
and Schneider. I don't know. Does that one? Is that a?
Yep.
Is that a? Okay. Well, then here I am. Hey. Whoa. And Sly is going to grab Abathon, hit his human overclock, which is visibility, and get the fuck out.
Okay, where are you going? Because you've got this sort of hovering disk of land next to a black hole.
Let's. I'm going to Bonto is a gateway to the abyss. So I'm gonna attempt, or I'm gonna tell Abathon.
Bonto is a gate to the abyssal plane?
In a way, isn't he? Like he's connected to the abyss plane, or is
You
it?
guys don't know what happens when Bonto eats things.
No, not what he eats. I don't want him to eat us. All right. Well then.
I mean, because
I'm
pretty
trying-
much the only thing Bonto does is
eat. All right. So MetaMe asks GM if there's any possible way to just leave this.
Is there any possible way for human Sly to leave the plane? No.
With Abathon on.
There's no way for him to do it. Not human Sly.
Okay.
We just don't have that power.
Yeah. So we're just gonna go invisible and
You guys sort of watch as this person that you don't recognize is talking to nothing.
So Sly's gonna go invisible with Abathon, and they're just going to, I guess, hide. Yeah, just hide invisible.
All right.
Behind something, and then Badass is going to
Roll a d6 for how long this lasts, by the way.
Yeah. Oh. 3 rounds. So Badass does not have Marduk. Marduk is now an actual thing. But what he is going to do is Abyssal Flame. What is the roll to hit with Abyssal Flame?
It's going to be the hulked out version of your Abyssal Flame ability. Whatever your normal Abyssal Flame ability is.
I think it was just psionics. But
No, it
that's
uses
not
it uses vitality willpower. And then Abyssal Flame was its own thing. It's your physical Abyssal Flame that you got from your Abyssal
red
power.
pill.
The green pill, yeah.
Yeah. So with him, his vitality would be. And then the Abyssal Flame. That. And who would then have Chaos Strike? Since he's the physical embodiment when I'm hulked out, would it be him or would it be Parnassus?
What?
Who would now have Chaos Strike? It wouldn't be the human me.
Technically, none of you.
None of you.
Because that's a combination of all of us.
Oh no,
That's-
it's the celestial.
This is the celestial you who can't be pulled to that plane.
Yeah.
Alright, so nobody has
So I
Chaos
guess
Strike.
human Sly does, yeah.
Yeah, I guess human slot does for hiding.
Cast strike the ground and make a dust cloud. Just be like,
All right, so I'm not gonna be able to actually hit with any of these characters then, except Parnassus can do shit. But yeah, I mean 42 to hit, then he's gonna dodge the shit out of that.
Yeah, not by as much as you would think, but yes, he does.
Well,
Although he would re-roll all 4 of those ones.
no, the ones aren't rerollable anymore. That was the last previous.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
because I would reroll my 2 ones. Well, then he just flame torches nothing.
Yep.
Parnassus
Okay.
has the bow, and his strike was completely different scale. I don't how you calculate. I forgot what it was, like 20d12 to hit or some shit like that. I don't. It was something stupid for him
Yeah.
to use the bow.
Yeah. Have him fire the bow. Sure, go do it. Go ahead and do 20d12.
Oh god, 158 to hit.
Okay.
And he's going to use the arrow with the coal.
Okay.
Did he hit?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he definitely hit.
I was like, wait.
And
So-
roll. Go ahead and roll 20d12 for damage.
$122 to plus 43, so 165 plus the flat 180, 245, 345, with the coal on it.
Okay.
So 345 in the coal, and then Meta Schneider is gonna look around. What the fuck is going on? And
He's been narrating the whole time.
just been narrating, just like, wait, what the fuck is going on? I had some, but I lost it. So yeah, Meta Schneider is just going to bust out one of those lounge chairs with a pina colada and a little umbrella carousel thing, and
Seems fair.
sit back.
All right. Annika's turn. Are you muted, babe?
Sorry, yes. I got nothing, but I do know that the 4-corner defense expires at the start of its turn, so I'm going to go ahead and activate the next round. We get 4 hit points for 1 round and we shield damage from 1 plane.
Yeah.
Woo! Cool. Things are looking real bad, right? So
Well, he hit him with the cull again.
yeah, and I also have the call that I haven't hit him with yet. And do I still have the lens thing? Does that not?
No, that's gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit. I
Is
don't.
the coal? What is the coal loaded on you?
My shotgun.
Okay, I was like,
Her other shotgun, I think.
Wait, what?
Do you have 2 shotguns?
Yeah, but I figured I would only be using the one.
Okay. You've been firing that other shotgun like 100 times.
What?
You know what I'm saying? You fired the one shotgun several times, so you just have a shotgun shell, I guess, that's filled with coal.
Yeah, I
Okay.
figured. I had to like explicitly say that I loaded it with the coal before I fired.
Sure. Okay, but do what you're doing.
Well, that was kind of my plan, but I didn't realize the lens was gone, and I think I'm probably not going to hit without it. So I could Foxfire and definitely hit because that doesn't miss.
Do it.
It just won't. It's 60-12 damage. So
Yep. Just roll damage.
Hey, for all we know, he's actually getting real close to death.
Well, 47.
You did 47 points of damage.
We're done re-rolling ones now, aren't we?
Yep.
Sadly.
Oh wait, fuck. With Badass's attack, I forgot to roll the extra 10 steps that we have for aggressive action.
Whoops.
And the barrier's down, right? Like that, we have no more kind of shielding aside from the
You guys
four-corner
got nothing
defense, and the
left.
four-corner defense sucks. So, I'm thinking he still has how many bullets left out of the creatures he made? Like 6 or something.
I thought he rained everything at us.
Yeah, he shot everything.
He has 40. He has 3 left.
Okay.
Yeah, he just hit all of us last time, but he still had some left over.
As
I'm-
he
Yeah,
fired-
He fired 9, so he has 3 left.
Okay, so I activated the defense. I did Foxfire as my attack. Is that it? Can I do one more thing?
You can do one more thing. That was Leaf attacking with Foxfire.
But I'm out of luck. Shit. Okay, well, I'll just use my psionic ability to try to create another shield thing above us
All right, go for it.
to protect us, because the defense is not going to do the trick. 26. That was real bad for me. Although, hang on. We get Sylvia's buff thing, though, right?
Yep.
Does that count?
Roll
10 steps, so
a D12 and a D.
I think it's D12, D8.
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 12 D8. Oh. Alright.
Because it's 6 and then it's so 6 and 4 is D12, D8. Yeah.
Yes. Plus 7.
No, I mean you form a barrier, but it's pretty.
It's pretty flimsy, yeah.
Yeah.
Even with the
All
buff,
right.
that was not a good
And
roll.
that's your turn.
Yeah.
Leo.
I'm. Oof. Crap. I'm not good with bladed weapons.
I have a beautiful idea.
I have an idea, but I still have a bladed weapon, which makes this really difficult.
Well, Metame is on the battlefield, and he says, "Wait to strike with your blade till next round," and then sips on the pina colada. He's like, but.
So first thing I do is do teleport,
Okay.
and then I'm going to teleport to what's his face? My guy? My brain just completely blanked.
Talking about the body of your guy?
Yes, the body of my
Erasma?
guy. Erasmus, and I'm picking up the other spear.
Okay, dual wielding spears. As you pick up the spear, becomes one spear.
It's the same spear and how it's put together.
Okay, so
You take 2 objects that are the same object and you put them in close enough proximity.
okay. I figured time dilation. They're not technically the same, but okay.
It's fine.
That kind of changes everything. Mm. Shit. Then I don't think I have anything specifically.
Do something, man.
I took away like what I was gonna try to do.
Does it mean that something else didn't happen when the two spears from different times occupied the same space?
Yeah, I know, but like, does that refresh? Can I throw the spear again?
You don't know.
You could try.
I'm gonna try and throw the spear again then.
Well, you got to throw it once to start. So what are you doing?
Yeah. I'm gonna do abscond and throw it at Abathon.
Abscond. Okay. Roll a d4.
That is a 1. I don't know whether that's good or bad, whether I should re-roll it or not.
You don't know.
Fuck!
Avathon.
There, a 3.
Avathon disappears. Oh wait. Nope. Hold up. I need you to make a perception check.
Me?
Yes, and you have to beat Sly's invisible stealth. Because you saw him disappear with Avathon and hide, but they went invisible. So you have to be able to see your target to land the shot.
All right. So what am I rolling for this?
This is just going to be alertness and perception.
Alertness and perception. But I know, I guess.
You know they went invisible and then went somewhere.
Alertness and perception, you were saying?
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. Intuition.
Well, human Sly is still psionic. So
Yeah, but
still have a mental.
you're separated from your meta self, so you don't know he's aiming to do this attack.
Oh.
And he didn't state before he was making the attack that he was saying, "Hey, where you guys at?" So he could throw it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. X plus D12. A 25.
25. You don't see him.
Is it an aggressive?
I was gonna say I'm still. Well, I don't know. Because my target I can't miss.
Yeah, but you have to know where he is.
Okay. Oh. So you guys went invisible?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So if I can't see him to throw it, then I won't do that. Just a second. Keep messing with my thoughts here. I'm gonna. Oh, nope, not gonna do that. All
right, we gotta go quick though.
I'm gonna paradox him then.
Paradox. All right,
Yeah.
you paradox the terror. Okay.
Is
Spear
that?
still in your hand?
Do you need a rounds for that or anything?
Yeah. D4.
Mm, 3 rounds.
One,
Okay.
1, 3. 1, 1, 3.
Spear's still in my hand. Crap. Sly, where the fuck are you guys?
Over here.
Don't retroactively do
I know.
meta. All right, so just
Uh,
you can always attack with the spear too. You know, like you
yeah, I
can-
know. Actually, I'm gonna then do frozen lens on Annika.
Okay. Frozen lens appears on Inika.
Slash roll these.
Cool.
For
We're
a
gonna do
round.
Sylvia's turn now. Sylvia.
I wiggle my pom poms.
All right, I'm gonna have them capped at +10, so you can do something else.
What else
Wait,
can I do
Wait,
though?
free fall.
I
Didn't you
can't
have
hound
to roll
'cause it
20?
won't hit.
Well,
I can't
no,
shoot my
well,
gun
hang
'cause it
on.
won't hit
Does
him.
the
Yeah.
buff also buff you?
Technically, I still
Yes,
don't
it
have
does.
a thing.
So you might be able to hit now.
I didn't hear you say anything.
Well, I don't think there's any way I can do it at 8.
Sly, technically, I've done
I'll
3.
try
So
my hand-
technically,
where's
I
my hound
can
again.
word.
Okay. I'm gonna try my hound.
Death.
So 10 steps to creep.
Oh, also you had the Reaper.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
that's
like
what
that's why I was like,
talking
I was like, death.
Oh, death.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the quicker the roll 20 gets to me, the human psionic me, the more I get to actually. This human.
$57
57.
for the hound
Ooh.
to nibble him.
64. So close.
I have nothing left but my fucking pom-pom.
You got close.
And you
though.
took that away from me, too.
You got really close. Okay. So, with Sylvie's turn ended, then you hear death. As the call takes effect and he removes 2,500 HP on his round with his 2,211 HP he had left. He dies, but does not dissipate. For he cannot be killed until you guys hear this weird sense of synesthesia. Death echoes between rot, which stops something from being restored, and death, which seals. Literally the two perfect words. You watch as the entity expires. Avathon, sitting beneath you, shivering. Inside his mind, Sly, you can, without even connecting, just with that little tiny gate you left there, you can hear the screaming, the howling. He looks at you, and you see blood pouring from his eyes. I tried, Sly. I need you to kill me now.
In my mind, I'm like, Sheila, you hearing this? Fuck.
You know he's there and he can hear it, but he's gasping.
Yeah.
You see as Ultima begins to descend on the field. She lands, looks around at all of you, looks at her fallen comrades. And then as you come out from being invisible, recollecting with yourself, Avathon sits there shivering, again, blood pouring from his eyes, now his ears. And as you begin to look at him, you see the green exploding behind his irises like fireworks.
So, in my mind, like, Gila, whatever you can lend me, now's the time to lend me. We're the 47, and if you can assist, and do I have courage at all?
Yes. Yeah.
So 60, and then whatever, if he can help my brain be more brainy. I go into Abathon's mind. I try to mentally block off and encapsulate the cage.
Okay, make your attempt.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, 60 plus whatever he can assist with. Oh, and I use my power points. So, perfect. So 72 with whatever assistance Gila can give me for his brother. So 72, 155. Unless that's a combating.
That's from Gilacron.
Yeah, so 155 to try and contain.
So you sit there focusing, trying to contain it. You hear the screaming in the torrent, and you see the beating of whatever is inside of him. You weren't aware of it before, but you can feel it now, this hunger, this gate inside of him, sucking everything in. Whatever is inside of him has grown exponentially since the beginning of this fight. Every step of the way, something has happened, and now it's been sealed. You find yourselves combating against something you don't understand.
Oh God, Jesus, what the fuck? It only doubled it.
Only.
And as he begins to rise from the ground without being able to control it, he sits there looking at you and he says, "Please, kill me. blood continuing to pour from his eyes as they light with green. His skin, from the tips of his fingers, the hand you once shook, the veins turning black and rising up his arm.
Am I like we're all seeing this? This is all.
You're all seeing
And we
this.
can we all hear him?
Yes.
Yeah, he's saying it out loud.
And I still have that lens and the call,
Yes, you do.
and the monster's gone.
Yep.
Yeah, fuck it. I grant his wish. I shoot him with the call.
Okay.
As she does that, I stab him with the coal.
From behind, with teleportation, stabs him in the back with the coal as the shotgun blast pierces his chest. His eyes stop glowing. He falls to the ground with a thump. The blood pouring from his eyes continues. The green fades. Ultima walks over to each of you, and she looks at what has happened.
Bit of a clusterfuck, huh?
Yes. And it seems that now I am alone.
I'm like, well, yes and no. I mean, you can gladly take them all if you want. I saved everybody's spirit, conscious, but their human bodies are kind of gone, dead.
Yes. I see.
So just say the word, and I'll
Well,
because they're a little daddy.
Were you able to save Avathon as well?
Okay. And with a 46, I'm like, oops. And I kind of search, see if I could find his consciousness and soul.
You cannot.
I open my eyes. No. I can't.
I think this is how it was always supposed to happen, right? Like we knew you guys were all going to wind up on a different plane, and we knew Avathon wasn't going to make it.
But in our world, Abathon is the only physical, well, except maybe you. We'll have that conversation later. But Abathon's the only physical body that was left, other than, you know, my theory, Ultima.
Yes.
So,
Well, I thank you for what you've done.
Such as it is.
She gestures her hand, and the ship is drawn out from space and comes down. Circles right in front of you all. I suppose you'll be taking your leave now.
yeah, you want them, right? I mean, a chance for them to you, give me you, because...
Yes, of course.
Okay, yeah. Instantly, I'm like, get the fuck out!
And you guys watch as these little blue lights start trickling away from Sly and towards her. She has this sorrowful look on her face as they go towards her. And then one of them sort of pauses where it is.
Gila.
It hovers. And it changes course. And you watch as it rushes itself into the dead body of Avath.
Oh,
And that's where we're going to end our session today.
All right.
Is that why he's the fool? Is that why Gila's the fool?
Okay.
So, Gila's actually our Avathon.
No, well, he now is the embodiment of the flesh of Abathon, which the flesh of Abathon was ice in our time.
All right. Well, that was a session.
Who knows? Maybe it wasn't even Gila. Maybe it was the Reaper god.
I mean, anything could happen. Who knows what Gagnor is doing?
Hey, I'm just glad I picked those two words. The first one I was like, this one.
Yeah, that was
This was a relatively low-key, straightforward session. Is what I'm getting. Yeah, it totally was.
no pressure. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I was never worried that we were going to lose. I didn't get hit once except for Sly's bullshit.
The lightning. Oh yeah, what happened to Marduk? What's up, big guy? You want to get back to your sword?
Oh man. Yeah, I should have lensed you sooner with the shotgun. No,
Yeah.
so she could have lowered the stats. So that
Yeah.
Sly could have hit.
Well, and I like.
His stats can't be lowered.
Ah, okay.
What I was going to do, what I thought about too late, was have Parnassus look at you and say, "You will not miss."
Yes.
And then you could have stabbed him.
So
That's what's like.
the thing about this character, this enemy, is because you can reduce his stats, but it immediately goes back up because he has to be the strongest thing in the universe.
Gotcha.
You could reduce his willpower, man. Or his-
But then it would go to match the next living entity of this universe's willpower.
once everybody's dead.
Once everybody was dead, yes, stats could be lowered, but before that, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, my plan was initially teleport to spear, grab spear, throw other spear to create a portal, and just go stab.
Yep. And you guys kind of have an idea of Avathon now.
Do we?
We have
know
ideas.
We know that if I actually try to mentally fight him in our dimension, he rolls a 50d12, and I have no chance whatsoever of doing.
I told you there was something growing inside of him this whole time, and you taught him to try to control it but not keep it completely caged. He worked on that, and he tried to control it, but he failed. And this fight was perfect for the thing inside of him.
It's like
My only other thing I was thinking about doing was time stopping Avathon before Sly hit him. Just be like, stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, there you guys go. We got a little bit of a cliffhanger before next week's session. Hopefully it'll be fun. Sorry, guys, we didn't take a break. It was just pretty high-key, like, high-intense stuff going on there.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah. But, we finished the fight with the Terror, which ended not how I expected.
Yeah.
How did
yeah.
you have it? Yeah, let's have GM notes.
Well, first of all,
What is the director's cut?
he is unkillable. The only reason you were able to actually kill him was because of rotten death.
Couldn't regenerate, and then...
His regeneration wasn't happening already because that's what Ultima was doing.
Yeah.
He's supposed to regenerate 5% of his HP per round. The cold does 10% damage per round that it's in it, and does an additional 10% when he removes it. So most of the damage you guys did was from the coal. You did like 20,000 damage with the coal out of his 25,000 HP. But even if he goes below HP, he wouldn't die. He would just come back.
Which now we know the coal actually isn't a quick poison.
The coal
I mean, versus
killed
a regular entity.
the normal ones instantly. But yes. And I just want to say this right now. I'm tickled pink you guys used the coal to kill Avathon.
Mm-hmm.
When y'all were doing
Why is
that,
that?
I was about to tell y'all to not do that, but
Fuck it. It was happening.
And that was part of my plan.
Well, that's the thing.
To kill Avathon.
That's the thing is like I knew no matter what we did, it was probably going to be Gagnor's plan anyway. And I was like, the only way to save Avathon is to do the exact opposite of what Gagnor would expect us to do, which is to not use the call on him. But fuck it, I want to use the call on him.
That was the one thing that had to happen, was you guys had to use the coal to kill him.
Yeah.
Before he,
Yeah.
unleashed the beast, as it were. It was all perfectly according to plan after that.
Yeah.
that means, in theory, any buddy-buddiness I tried to get with him about, like, hey, when Throm fights you, that's kind of out the door because he's not even himself. Unless he keeps a part of himself that's growing within the bad version of himself. That the bad version of himself is trying to meditate away.
I suppose we will someday find out.
Next time on Dragon. The
But
trying to
the
think of how we would've
next
killed him.
episode, I will go ahead and make the final episode of this season, and then we will do the final season.
I'm saying
Yeah.
you're
Until we're
going, how
done.
we would have killed him though without the coal, like
Well,
efficiently.
I mean, maybe we just wouldn't have killed him.
well, Abathon.
Which would have been great.
We would have gone
There were
for
two
some.
ways. There were 2 ways to kill him. 2 viable ways to kill him before he, unleashed the beast. I will continue to say, is 1, you use the coal. 2, you fed him to Bonto.
Oh, I didn't think about Bonto.
I forgot about Monto too.
Those were the 2 things that would have actually done him.
What I was going to do was.
And I had contingencies for both, but I really wanted you guys to use the coal.
What I was going to do was get into his brain away from the cage part and literally disconnect his brain from his heart so his heart stops beating.
Oh wow, damn.
Like make his brain not be able to like function to beat his heart or any organ.
I'm just wondering, like, could we have just like that universe is fucked, right? There's nothing left.
Just Ultima.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
and
like,
then-
couldn't we all have just like bamfed out of there, including Ultima, and then like Avathon could have done whatever the fuck he wanted?
Sure.
We didn't,
But then he potentially could be like the creator of the next one, right? If he survived somehow.
Well,
The architect framework of the new universe happens in the higher plane.
Right, but if he found a way to like
I mean,
To the
yeah, who
higher
knows?
plane.
But
whether intentionally or unintentionally.
Yep. So now you guys know, and you'll find out exactly what happens next session.
We could have also just chucked him into the black hole. Just been like,
No. But Avathon has proven himself the fool, and I'm glad you guys gave me an opportunity to do that.
Is that Abathon has or Judah?
Or Gelikron.
No.
now we know.
So I'm sitting there thinking, like, as we're going through this, I'm like, all right, so unless we change the history, I was like, he's supposed to be the fool. I'm like, so far he hasn't done anything foolish. When is the fool bit gonna?
Well, you just saw it.